welcome back to my channel, or welcome here if you are new. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing a back to school haul with you. I have two kids. One of them is going into 5th grade. The other one is going into 2nd grade. And so I'm going to be sharing with you their school supplies and their school clothes. Okay, so we will start with my 5th grader. He is also my 10-year-old boy. So whenever we get school supplies, I really try to get the bare minimum because I end up getting them other stuff throughout the school year anyways. And then obviously whenever the teacher needs help, I always offer and I help where I can. So a lot of this stuff too, he is reusing. Well, I guess a couple things, not everything. Anyway, one of those things is his backpack. So what I like to do is I will invest in a pretty good backpack, one that will last more than 1 year. So my son it's his turn to reuse his backpack. It's a Nike backpack. I put it in the washing machine. It washed up just fine and it's still in really good shape. So he's going to reuse that backpack. Also, here is his school art box and it's fine. Figured I could save $1. He's going to use it again this year. Pencils, colored pencils, pencil top erasers. I actually got this like way before school stuff even came out because these are so hard to find around school time. So I went ahead and picked those up a while ago. They also needed a big eraser, but he saw this and thought that he wanted this, so I went ahead and let him get that. That's one of the things that he's the only one that's going to be using it, so I didn't mind him getting something different. They also needed Post-it notes, so he picked the green ones. We got this computer mouse from Five Below. He needed a new one. They do use Chromebooks a lot, so anyway, got him that. Also got some glue sticks for him. They were all sold out of the Elmer's, or I would have gotten Elmer's because this is one thing that I don't skimp on usually, but they were sold out of Elmer's, so I had to get this. And same with Crayola. We always get Crayola, colored pencils, crayons, things like that. So anyways, he also needed a new pair of scissors, and I told him, you better take care of these because I don't want to buy scissors again next year. I feel like I buy scissors every single year and it's really just not needed. So anyway, I always get them a new water bottle, and I actually bought this a while ago as well. I got this on clearance at Walmart for $5, so that was a really good deal. Normally this is, I think, $15, something like that. So yeah, and it is a stainless steel one. It keeps things cold, and so yeah. I also picked up a few things just from Dollar Tree. I shared this in a vlog, but I decided to get him some body spray, some hand sanitizer, and some deodorant. Just something that he could keep in his backpack if he ever needs to freshen up. And he's also going to be in PE every day this year, and so I'm sure he's going to want to freshen up. So that will stay in his backpack, and he can use that as he needs it. Some notebooks. So he wanted a red composition notebook, a blue regular notebook, and then some wide rolled filler paper. I ended up having to get this at Dollar Tree because they were all out of wide rolled at Walmart. But anyway, it is what it is. And then the most expensive thing that I had to buy this year were these binders. They specifically wanted the binders with the front covers, and so that made the binders like twice as much. But anyway, he needed a 2-inch one and then 3 colored 1-inch ones. And he's actually switching classes this year, so I am sure that is why he needed so many binders. So we will go ahead and do the shoes, and then we will start on clothes. So for shoes, I got these off of Amazon. If I remember, I will link them down below for you, but these were about $20 versus the ever expensive Hey Dudes, and they're really good quality. They had really good reviews. There was like 20,000 4.5-star reviews, so you can't beat that. So got him these, and hopefully he likes them. And then I let him pick out some more expensive shoes this year. Normally I get them shoes from Walmart just because my kids are so hard on shoes, and I'm sure it's not just my kids, but I let him pick out some Adidas shoes. His favorite color is red right now, so he wants red like everything. So anyway, these are his tennis shoes, and he's really excited to wear these. All right, so we also got some boxers. I just get the Wonder Nation brand from Walmart. There's 10 in there, and I think that was around $15. The boxer briefs for boys are so expensive. I'll never understand why boxer briefs are so expensive, but they are. We also got some socks from Ross. These were 10 packs for $6, so that was a really good deal. Okay, I kind of went ham at Ross because he needed a lot of clothes. So what I do is when summer is starting to come to an end and I start thinking about school shopping for clothes and things, I will go through their closets and I'll pick out things that don't have like stains or they still look new if maybe I bought them later in the year last year. And I'll put those aside so they can wear them for school. And then I try to get them outfits for 2 weeks. So that would be like, what, 14 outfits usually. So that's what I did. And when we got to Ross, I knew how much I wanted to get him, but we just kept seeing things and I just couldn't tell him no. So there was a lot more that we got, but I did make him narrow stuff down. So anyways, he is a hoodie guy. So we got him this little Nautica hoodie. It says Nautica on the side. This was $15, but it is really soft and I know we will get our money's worth out of this. So there's that hoodie. I think I let him get 2 hoodies, but I'm not sure. We did get a ton of shorts. I'm just gonna go through them all. Just from Champion, just some normal regular shorts. And he is really good on his shorts too. So these will last him, you know, a couple years at least. This one is an NBA one. It says basketball. I didn't remember getting this, but apparently I did. And then this one is another New Balance one. He really loves basketball shorts. He's definitely one of those kids that if he sees something that he likes, that is what he's gonna get. So there's that, or that's what he's gonna stick with. What does this say? Oh, it's another Champion. So yeah, I feel like boys' clothes aren't very exciting. Adidas. He's also getting to that age where brands are kind of starting to matter. And so I think that's why I was a little bit more lenient with him. These are really soft. He really liked these. And these are all really good price. Like this was $6. I mean, you can't really get that at Walmart. So I was really happy with all of that. I think, oh no, these Puma ones are nice too. I think that was all the shorts. Oh, no, one more pair, another Adidas pair. So I really tried to get him name brand stuff because he's getting to that age and you know how it is. Kids are mean. So this is his other hoodie. This is just the Champion hoodie. And like I said, this will last him quite some time. This was $12.99, so pretty good deal for little hoodies. And then moving on to the shirts, like I said, I tried to get him name brand stuff. I did let him pick all this stuff out. We literally just stood there and went through all of the shirts that were in his size. And I was like, you like this? He said yes or no. If he liked it, I put it on the cart. And I'm probably gonna wash all these before he wears them, or at least throw them in the dryer because they're all wrinkly. But I let him pick, and then once we got through all the sizes, I made him narrow stuff down. So like if we had too many black shirts, I would tell him, okay, which one do you like better? Or if something was similar to the other, I would ask him, you know, which one of these do you like better? So I did make him narrow stuff down. But anyway, this little Garfield one is cute. This is my happy face. He really wanted this one, so I made sure to get that one for him. And honestly, I just really love going school shopping with my kids because it's just a good bonding experience, and I feel like it's one of those things that they're going to remember when they grow up. So this one has that one back. He's my little gamer, so he loves things that has gaming stuff on it. And then I loved this one, Nirvana. So okay, that was all of Liam. Let me get Brystal stuff set out and then I will share with you my 7-year-old's school haul. Okay, so here is my daughter's school supplies. Like I said, she is my 7-year-old and she is going into 2nd grade. So start down here. I did get her a new backpack this year. I got this off of Amazon. If I can remember, I'll link it down below for you. But it'll be good for a couple years. It also had some really good reviews as far as longevity. So same thing with her water bottle. I found this on sale at Walmart for $5, like probably 2 months ago. So whenever they start putting stuff on sale, that's when you need to be looking for stuff. And that's kind of what I do. I also got her own little bag. So I got her the soft floral spray from Power Stick, some hand sanitizer, and then also just some deodorant. And then I'm also going to throw a little hairbrush in there for her so she can have that if she needs it. So kind of the same thing with her. I pulled through what we had already from last year. I also pulled a couple things from my office supply so she could have that just to save some money. If you've already got it, there's no need to buy it again. So got her this little eraser thing. I pulled a highlighter from my stash. These are her scissors from last year. Also got some pencil top erasers from Dollar Tree. Same time I got the ones for my son. These are her headphones from last year, and they are perfectly fine. They work perfectly. So she's going to use those again this year. She's also going to reuse her art box because there's no reason to buy a new one. And then I was using this in my office. She needed a pencil pouch as well. So she's going to take mine and use that. I also forgot that she had those headphones. So when I was at Dollar Tree, I picked up these ramen noodle headphones. So I'll throw those in there too in case she needs them. And then she can, you know, whatever. I also got some glue sticks, the Elmer's. We ended up going to a different Walmart when I took her, and they had Elmer's in stock. Some Crayola markers. She's also using her composition notebook that she used last year. It's not even been used. So she's going to use that again this year. And then she needed 2 green folders. So I got those. I didn't know she put this in the cart, but she did. So we got the 2-pack of those erasers. Pencils, colored pencils, and then 2 boxes of Crayola crayons. Okay, so same thing. I always inventory my kids' clothes before I shop for them. So I got Brystal these tennis shoes from Walmart. She really loved these. I had full intentions of going to Academy Sports and getting her name brand shoes, but she loved these so much from Walmart that I was like, okay, let's save some money. So she got these. And then I also got these sandals for her when Walmart was doing their, what do they call it? Like deal days or something. I don't know. I ended up getting these for $6. So really good deal. And then I also got her little Hey Dude version of Hey Dudes for $20 off of Walmart. Like I said, I'll try and link these down below for you if you were interested. We also got some socks from Walmart. This was 20 pair for, I think, $10. Not sure, but Walmart has really good deals on socks like that. And then I also got her just some Wonder Nation little panties. And then she was in need of a new jacket. Their classrooms tend to stay pretty cold, and so she's always complaining that she's cold. So I got her this little Justice jacket. She tried it on in the store and it fit, and it has this little butterfly thing. And this was $20. So this was probably the most expensive thing that I got because even her shoes were a little bit cheaper than $20, but she will get some good use out of this. And it fits now, but it's also not tight enough where it's not going to fit her next season. So she'll use this for probably a couple seasons as long as it stays nice. And then school shopping with her was a little bit different because a few weeks ago we had a family member gift her a bunch of brand new shirts. And so she did not need as many shirts as Liam did. So we were just on a mission to get shorts. She is definitely to that age where she's starting to develop a little bit of curves. And so I want to make sure that she's comfortable in what she's wearing. So I let her pick out everything. I did not get that luxury when I was a kid. My mom made me wear clothes that were 2 sizes too big for me, and it was just not a good experience. Anyways, so I let her get some shorts. We tried all these on and they all fit. So these are just some cut off denim shorts. These are so cute. These were $10. All 3 of these jean shorts were $10. And then she liked this lighter pair, same thing. And this was, yeah, $10. And then she really liked these black ones for whatever reason. I don't know. I tried to talk her out of it and she was like, no, Mom, I want the black ones. So she got black ones. I'm sure she'll wear those on the first day of school. And then I ended up getting her these 2 packs of little biker shorts. Are such a good deal at Walmart. They hold up really well. They wash really well. And this was $5. Well, it was $4.98 for 2 pairs of shorts. So I got 2 packs of those for her, just the black one, so it's easy for her to be able to match her clothes. So yeah, that was everything I got my kids for school this year. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I gave you some ideas to be able to prepare for the school year ahead. And sometime soon, probably the next vlog that you'll see is us preparing for back to school. So hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure and give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe. Other than that, I will see you in my next one. Bye.